It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York Knicks. And thinking back to last year's East semifinal, and this was a big discussion among us here at the table, the Bucks beat the Hawks 110-102 in Las Vegas.
Atlanta had the lead going into the fourth, but Giannis and the Bucks took over down the stretch. The Greek Freak ended up with 32, 14, and 9. One assist away from a triple-double.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. It's good.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's New York, and this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Bridges for three. It's rebounded by Leonard. The 76ers have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. New York, no good that time either.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Towns. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Philadelphia. They've got an 8-0 run. LeBron passes to Embiid. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. To the paint, here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 5.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now, relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Brunson, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. It's LeBron with the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brunson with another miss. 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. There's the 3. Brunson with another miss.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And here's Maxey outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Maxey's got 9 points.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offense. End, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns against Embiid. Here's Brunson. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And James throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Anunoby with it. Maxey covering, drills it from outside. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. James checked in for James. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The 76ers #1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, of course, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Driving inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Diawara. Down low. Leonard with the steal. Over in the corner, Brown. Oh, good with the triple. So for New York, their last game will win against the Pacers. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Leonard the pass to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 19. All alone. McBride's shot is off.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
He takes it in. Shamet kicks to Clarkson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
That shot is off.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And they're able to recover. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And stolen by James. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Clarkson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brown's got 8 points.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Leonard. Takes it off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. And stolen by Leonard. Brown finds.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
LeBron's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Jaylen Brown. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for LeBron James. He's averaging 35 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
It feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Knicks. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And the dunk by James.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Shots good by Clarkson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
With 1 on the clock, and that's it for the first quarter. In what's been a very lopsided game. 76ers on top. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-4 run. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Landry Shamet. Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's McBride in at the point.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Edgecombe with the steal. He's looking for James and finds him. And the dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim. Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it's winner go home here, and this is what you love about the Cup, right, guys? The semifinals of the Cup are so enthralling. It's the closest thing we have to the college basketball tournament.
Yeah, everything is on the line in this one moment. That creates a lot of excitement
A lot of drama, and that's what the league was trying to achieve with this event.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. McBride passes to Clarkson. Towns for three. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Here's McBride. 8 points his last outing. Takes it inside.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. And James gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And stolen by Drummond. In the corner, it's James. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Here's McBride. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Shamet. The tray. New York missing again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
2 points. That one goes. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. In the corner, it's James. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Towns. McBride passes to Towns. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Maxey, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
A crossover and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Andre Drummond. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Edgecombe. Then for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. Now here's Brown, guarded close. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Towns wide open. No good from outside. Left side, Brown. Basket good.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. Hands it from downtown. Brunson's got 12.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
It's LeBron with the drive. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
McBride passes to Diawara. Here's Towns. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Maxey.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And you look back at when the idea of the NBA Cup was first bandied about, there were skeptics for sure.
Well, chalk one up for Commissioner Silver and the league office. Once again, the level of fan interest in competition ratcheting up, especially here in the knockout round. It's been an unqualified success.
Outside Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Over Maxey. New York, no good that time either. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Brunson with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Embiid, no good. The Knicks shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. And he makes that one. Towns has got 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
Philadelphia's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Brown, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
LeBron passes to Embiid.
Oh, you got to get it.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson. That one rolling around and rims out. Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Pass to James. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's James missing. The Knicks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Bridges off the left rim and out. The 76ers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
New York shooting in the second quarter 46%. Bridges misses. Here's Philadelphia. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And so it's Philadelphia with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
Looking at Philadelphia, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the 76ers.
You know, this is like the most exciting basketball going on right now. At this point in the season, it's already got the reputation, man, and the cachet where you don't want to lose this game, especially when you're already in the semifinals. Next game, that's for all the marbles.
I'm not playing for marbles, Kenny, come on. But if I'm out there right now in the second half, it's all about defense. If either team is going to punch their ticket to the finals, they better get hungry, especially on D.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to...
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Embiid is out there with James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Brown, and at the shooting guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Nick shooting the ball at 42%. Brunson with it. Maxey covering. He gets it in there. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
And so here is New York. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
To the inside. Here's Embiid, and he shoots it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
It's good. And it's now 23 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Outside, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's New York with it. Brunson the pass to Hart. Left side, Towns. Now, here's Bridges. He's covered by Brown. Hart, wide open. He fires. Can't nail the jumper. Leonard kicks to Embiid. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Here's Brunson. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Such a wide open look. And that's now 21 points for Karl Anthony Towns. LeBron kicks to Embiid. Bridges with the steal. Anunoby outside. Bridges against Maxey. That one falls. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done. Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. The shot's good from Brunson.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Outside, Towns. Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Brown outside. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this game.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Hart outside. Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. James comes in for Leonard. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Brown. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey.
Grimes can be hot and cold before he gets that bucket down from 3.
And stolen by Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Brunson, and he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 16 here in the second half.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
And yes, it's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Knicks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. On deep, Brunson hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 36.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
From deep, LeBron. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And they double up LeBron. From deep, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
James has gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Brunson, good.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Drummond, stolen by Robinson. Towns for 3. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 11 points in the quarter.
After hitting only 1 from downtown the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Brunson, left side. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Kevin, back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. There's 1:38 left in the third. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him,
good, he hits again.
How consistent has he been scoring the basketball? He's at 40 once again.
And on that career 40-point game list, he just tied for 5th place. Pass to Towns to stop the run. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to
hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Clock at 6. Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks miss again. To the middle. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And here's Brunson outside. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
So now we head into the fourth quarter of this NBA Cup Tournament semifinals contest. One of these teams will be going to the championship game. And New York, looking at who they've got. Landry Shamet is out there with Towns. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in a corner.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Pass to Towns. Here's Shamet. New York missing again. 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Chalk up 2 there.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by McBride. Edgecombe, no good. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Good on the triple.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
From outside the arc. And rebounded by Connect. Philadelphia has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebound.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work? Well, you see Quentin Grimes navigate to that coveted corner, and he makes it look easy.
New York has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's Shamet missing.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Towns with the steal. Fires the 3, and McBride gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Grimes with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Clarkson. Here's McBride. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
James gets the bucket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
McBride finds Robinson. Towns for 3. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's James missing. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait. Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
The drive by James and the rejection by Towns. And some changes here for the 76ers. Bonus checked in, and Martin subbed in for Dalton Connect. And a new group in for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Bridges for 3.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Nice shot by James.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so it's New York with it. Hart outside. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Here's Edgecombe. Brunson covering. Edgecombe, no good. Hart the pass to Brunson. For three, Bridges. Another three for New York.
Spacing the floor. That's his third triple of the game and his second in this half.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And the 76ers making a change here. New York shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Inside, here's Hart. From deep, Brunson. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nice shot by James.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Hart. New York missing again. Hart's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Edgecombe. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got 9 points in the quarter.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Off target from outside. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Sometimes young guys struggle feeling like they belong in the NBA. Edgecombe can put that aside with this performance.
The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Bridges, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now.
And you look at Edgecombe, he had really good assist numbers in college, and there you could see it translate at this level. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Edgecombe. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Edgecombe's got 27 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
I tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Brunson scanning the floor. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we're tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we're learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. Well, you look at Edgecombe. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this, I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Kawhi Leonard out there with James. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the power forward position. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And the basket by Bridges.
You know, Bridges rarely forces things. That's one thing you appreciate about his game. He stays within himself and plays within the flow of the game.
And Hart throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the shot goes in.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Hart. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Hart passes to Towns. Buries it from 3.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
The floater, and James finishes it off. James has gotten his second bucket of the game.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. To the paint. Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
James against Hart. James can't get it to go.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one. Boy, that is really sinister, that move by Anunoby. Wow.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. It's Brown on the wing. Up top, Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Here's Brunson. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Out to James. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. James has got 9.
Not the guy you want to give 3-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Pass to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Shoots over Embiid. And again, the Knicks missing. 76ers trail by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Going inside, and Brown with the stuff.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A chance now to show you the best 3-point threats at shooting guard over the past month. Jaylen Brown, number 1. DJ Edgecombe, 3rd.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
Hart, the open shot, and the 17-footer goes down. Hart's got his second bucket on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
A flashy ball handler at times, Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Leonard on the wing, fires for 3, drains the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And that one's good, Brunson.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And slam dunk by James.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Now, here is James. 15 points in the game. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Maxey. And that one's good. James.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tries the spin move. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Puts up a 3. Brunson missing again. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Now here's Brown. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Sohan comes in for Hart. And it's Shamet in for Mikal Bridges. James is checked in for Philadelphia. And the Knicks making a change here. Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. There's still some life left in those limbs.
McCourty's checked in for New York. Alvarado comes in for Jalen Brunson. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the 76ers. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And, of course, New York, only 2 spots back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Shamet. No good. Unable to win this run. Philadelphia leading by 6. And the jam by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. James is checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Brown. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Embiid throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. Shamet passes to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot here. And it's Alvarado missing. Philadelphia leading by 12. Releases from 15. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by James.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And the Knicks shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Alvarado with it. In his last outing with 12 points. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Here's Edgecombe. That's short off the rim.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Sohan, the pass to Alvarado. It's stolen by James. To the inside. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Alvarado. Still no points. No problems knocking that one down.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that? Wow, man! That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does. Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Now here's Alvarado. He's covered closely. Pass to Sohan from outside the arc. The shot off that time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Philadelphia on top, leading by 14. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Or the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's LeBron James. And it's James in at the small forward position. Now, here is James. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
McBride with it, covered by Grimes. And a deep three from Towns. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Edgecombe. No points so far. Fires in the triple. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a three-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And slam dunk by James.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Alvarado, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Maxey, he's checked in for Philadelphia, and New York has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's powered home by Towns.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him.
Oh, my goodness! Oh. Powered it home!
Did you see it?
Redunculous!
What
bringing the house down!
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. Philadelphia, number one.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Oh, Drummond with a block. Inside.
Oh, wow.
Get out
Come on,
the way.
with authority.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Left side, Robinson. Towns for three. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Now Clarkson, checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
James deciding where to go with it. And it's James with the jam.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
Here's McBride. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against the Cavaliers, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Here's Towns. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
New York working the ball around now. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Shots good by Hart.
Not Hart's main strength as a hooper. Still, he can do some damage in the mid-range.
And another miss by Philadelphia. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fast break. Here comes New York. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Brunson. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Leonard, so refined and effective at the offensive end.
For 3, Bridges. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Brunson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Leonard passes to James. Here's Hart. Anunoby for 3. Nails it from 3. Anunoby's got 7 points.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
The Knicks shooting the ball at 48% so far. The 3 is up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
For 3, Maxey. Hart pulls it in. And for New York, they're shooting just around 41% in the second. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. Takes a three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And the shot's good. Maxi's got 6 here in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. There's the triple. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. He got himself a hoop that time, too.
Tries it from 16. Brunson misses. The Sixers lead by 16. Here's Maxey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. Whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Here's Brunson. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Maxey. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Knicks trail by 17. And Anunoby for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's good. And it's 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Leonard way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Well, look here now at New York. Not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown fourth in their conference.
Yeah, they've established themselves as one of the premier teams. Marching towards that finish line, they're hoping to build on what they've done so far.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the 76ers.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game. Philadelphia leading by 18. And here's Brown for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Back to Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 22 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one good. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Embiid. For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And it's Brunson missing.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 21.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Embiid finds Leonard. And the 3 off target. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And Maxey, here we go. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders in the foul line.
Second free throw, no good. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Brown can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Nice! Big finish! Man.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it? And good! There's another!
Some guys make the game look easy. He's at 40 points yet again.
And now he owns the 5th most career 40-point games. And taking a glance now at the league's best shot-blocking small forwards over the past month. OG Anunoby 3rd.
These are some of the league's most versatile defenders in this group. I mean, they can mirror ball handlers on the perimeter as well as contest shots in the paint.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried on.
Wow. Goodness. Come on now. How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Towns outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 28 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Yep, that one goes.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Out to Bridges. And it's all from 3-point range. Philadelphia's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And Embiid throws it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bridges outside. Here's Hart. Oh, a special move before that shot.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day long? They have no answer for him.
Here's James. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
And for New York, they're shooting about 53% on the third, a very good number. Hart passes to Brunson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Hart passes to Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Hart passes to Brunson. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Hart. Back to Robinson. Clock at 4. The shake. James with the block.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
And the Knicks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. But Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you guys.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Nice move. Hart can't hit. The Sixers lead by 19. Pass to James. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. James has got 9.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Yeah, and I like seeing Edgecombe rise up like this. Plays like this prove he belongs in this league.
Hart with it. Picked up by James. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And no matter how the D's come coming at him tonight. Brunson has adapted, and that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Edgecombe, no good. Knicks trail by 21. Here's Shamet. James with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Shoots over Hart. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And the Knicks shooting has been excellent in the 3rd quarter at 57%. Down low. Here's Grimes to the inside. Pass to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Substitution on the court.
The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia on top, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York shooting around 51%. That's a good number. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. James is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. Maxey, that's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Shamet. A good-looking shot from the wing. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Maxey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Alvarado, the pass to McBride. And a miss there on the triple. Well, the 76ers shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. From outside, off the mark. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
McBride's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Edgecombe. Lets a 3 fly. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
New York has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. McBride can't get it to go.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
To end the run. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Edgecombe, no good. And the Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. No coverage that time.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
That's good from Embiid on the assist from James. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
It's really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
McBride, no good on the 3.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Over Robinson, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
And here's McBride. Towns outside. Over James. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 30.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And the Knicks shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. A nice shot by McBride.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Maxey. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Towns has got 32 points.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Here's Robinson, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
McBride passes to Brunson. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Brunson's got 38 points.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for McBride, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. The 76ers also with a sub. Martin, he's checked in for Connect. Brunson misses. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Fires from deep. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs. You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
Towns a screen on Maxey, and here's Brunson from the arc. James with the rebound.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Inside, Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
And James has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey, that's good.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The three from Edgecombe. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
For three, Bridges connects from downtown.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc. Trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And the Knicks shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Hart. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Hart's got 23.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
For three, Maxey. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got assist number 8 now on the night. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Here's James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Josh Hart. First one falls for him. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Bona. Watford comes in for Nance. And it's Grimes in for Maxey.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
Brunson way outside. New York again can't hit.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
54 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Brunson. The shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Edgecombe. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
.23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out Towns. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Brunson. All alone on the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kawhi, you're a lead at both ends of the court. How tough is it to carry the scoring load and have such a responsibility defensively?
It's very difficult. You know, your mind's on the whole game, 48 minutes. But, you know, my teammates give me in the groove, give me the energy to keep fighting throughout the whole 48 minutes.
You can never take a break mentally or physically to be great on both ends, and that's something you've worked so hard for. Congrats on the win tonight.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.